Teachers, what is the moment that completely changed how you viewed one of your students? I used to teach 7th grade English, and every Friday I gave my class a free journal assignment. They could write about anything they wanted as long as it was true. Normally, I'd read entries during lunch or after school, but one week, I got so busy with paperwork that I didn't get around to grading them until Saturday morning. I was half asleep on my couch, sipping coffee, when I opened a journal belonging to a quiet boy named Ethan. He never caused trouble, barely talked, and always sat in the back like he was trying to disappear. I expected something ordinary, like a video game story or something about his dog. Instead, the title said, "Why I Like Mondays More Than Weekends." That already felt unusual, so I kept reading, and by the second paragraph, I felt my stomach sink. He wrote about how he hates weekends because he doesn't get to eat much. He explained that his mom worked double shifts and was hardly home, and his stepdad didn't like wasting food on kids that didn't earn it. According to Ethan, unless he did perfect chores or answered grown-up questions correctly, he wasn't allowed to eat real meals. He said he usually went to bed with tap water and would chew on paper, towels to stop his stomach pain. Then one sentence nearly made me drop the notebook. Sometimes I pretend I'm still hungry at school on Monday, so I can get seconds for breakfast because that's my favorite day, he continued, saying the happiest memory he ever had was when a cafeteria worker accidentally gave him 2 grilled cheese sandwiches because she thought she skipped him earlier. He wrote that he cried in the bathroom while eating because it felt like winning a lottery. This was a 12-year-old boy writing like that. I remember rereading every line, hoping it was some exaggerated creative experiment, but you can't fake that type of pain. I tried calling the school counselor immediately, but it was Saturday. So I forwarded a photo of the journal page with a timestamp and wrote, "We need to talk about this first thing Monday morning." That Monday, we pulled him aside with the counselor, and when asked if the journal was true, he didn't even cry. He just nodded like it was normal. He even smiled a little and said he was okay because school food tastes better than home food anyway. We were legally required to report it, and social services got involved that week. He was placed with a relative temporarily, a grandmother he barely remembered. A few months later, I walked into the cafeteria and saw him laughing loudly, eating a full tray plus an apple, and joking with some boys at his table. He looked like a completely different kid. He saw me, waved, and said, "Look, I get seconds now." He had no idea he saved himself just by doing his homework. I still think about how he wrote that entry like it was some silly, harmless fact, as if hunger was just part of childhood. I hope he grows up knowing he deserved way more than leftovers, silence, and empty weekends.